Hey everybody, it is January 1915. Welcome to the new year. And on the Eastern Front, we have a major winter war going on. Everybody's trying to outdo each other when it comes to smashing. All right, over here, there was a cav unit sitting on the corner over here. The Austrians came over and smashed it. It was just like a 6-1 attack. It was obliterated. There was a little city right here, little town. The two corps that were sitting here, the army groups, attacked it here. Got a defender demoralized and kicked him out. All right, now here's the bloodbath. There was a line right here. There was a Russian army group, bunch of corps parked right there. They got attacked across the river, and the end result was a major exchange. The Russians got taken out in the process, but a bunch of Germans were now no more. Over here, the Germans advanced up, moved their units up on a line, trying to make some semblance of coherency at the moment. Didn't do any attacking right there. They spent all their energy just getting on the line. All right, so that's everything that's happened on the Eastern Front. So, moving on. Well, yeah, that's everything. The Turks, move this out of the way, down here hiding around, squaring off against the Russians and the Brits. Not much going on. All right, over here in Italy, start with these guys. All they did was moved up. They got in contact with them and realized this is more than we can handle. They just kind of looked at it and go, yeah, we're not going to do so well. Now here's where the major problems for the French have begun. They're squaring off over here, looking across, and it's like, we're not going to mess with the Brits. They are too tough. They're parked on the other side of this river, and they're just have dug in like an Alabama pig. All right, so right here, there was a French corps parked right there. They got attacked by 3 army groups and just smashed. Got obliterated right there. So the Germans advanced right there. Okay, over here there was a French unit parked. Where was it? I think it was right here. And these guys, yeah, it was these 2 corps right here attacked it and just hammered it and pushed it back. There was a French corps army groups right there. These 2 attacked and just smashed it. Nothing happened in here. These 2 groups right here, there was a French unit right there. Got attacked, got a defender demoralized and pushed him out. So they now fallen back. Over on the end right here, these 2 groups right here, they were parked here. Hit this French army group, small one. Hammered it on the corner, and now it looks like the Germans have kind of eating away. They're almost got this line cut off from supply, but with this, looking at the supply lines, it's not a big issue because you got these back ones coming back here. So as long as they got 3 cities, you know, connected up to the supply line, these guys are good. So, but it is this road junction right here, railroad, is starting to become very important, and these German corps are doing their number. And it doesn't look like the French have a lot of strength left anymore on that front line. But we'll see what happens in their turn, and we're coming back with the bottom of the Allied turn. All right, be back. All right, everybody. It is the Allied turn down here in the Eastern Front. The Russians did do an attack. They attacked a unit that was sitting here and got a defender demoralized and pushed it back. So not so good right there. So that is one unit there that's out of the picture. Now, they looked at the situation since Warsaw has fallen, and the one core army group that was sitting right here fell back, and they're regrouping with some reinforcements to form a new line. They're looking at it became pretty much untenable with the two cores that they have, army groups. These two here, it just wasn't going to work because what was there, their attack force had been dwindled down, so they are regrouping at the moment. There's this group right here was the one that got attacked, and they fell back. So they are regrouping under right here. There's hiding in the woods. Get a little bit of defense going there. Using natural terrain to their advantage. Maybe they can take some of these Austrians with them. Alright, so that's everything that's happening on the Eastern Front. Right now the Russians are kind of hurting. They're doing well, but they're not. Because the Germans are not really pushing too hard up there. They concentrated on trying to take Warsaw, and they did. But they took a lot of casualties when they did it. So they have to regroup themselves and assess the situation. But the Russian commanders realized, well, let's just form a new line, get some reinforcements, regroup, build our forces up, use the massive manpower that we have sitting behind us, and build a new army during the wintertime. And hopefully we could slow these guys down, because they can't advance right now, and it's which reminds me, I'm going to find out what the weather conditions. We've got 9, 9, which I imagine for next February, 9 should be snow. Yes, we had snow conditions going on. Sitting right here. There we go. Well, let's just see here. Over here, against the Italians, there was some demoralized units, so the French moved them down here. This seems like the recouping area where they like to send their troops to recoup, so they brought them down there with a little bit of rest and relaxation in the sun on the Mediterranean, the French Riviera or something of that nature. So, but otherwise it's really dire. They did get a bunch of new reinforcements come in from the colonies, and raising them up and training, throw them into the meat grinder. But as you can see, there's a major problem. It's like their two axes. They formed a semi-defensive force right there. These guys did not fall back. They moved some reinforcements right there. Moved some reinforcements here. The line is dug in here. So they're kind of sort of stopping everything, but they can't attack because they don't have the strength against the massive manpower of the German army. They could attack, but the end result is probably going to be taking a bunch of Germans with them, but they won't have any army left at all in the process. And the French High Command is trying to figure out what to do. They don't want another 1870 on their hands. So this war is grinding on. They're not too happy about it. All right. That's everything. And we'll be back.